Yo, what's up? This is Mr. Suah from Bentradio. Get bentradio.com with Mr. Rory Jones, and this is Mr. Suah, the co-host. And this is another episode of What Grinds My Gears. First of all, I gotta say Happy New Year, Happy 2012, Happy New Year, Happy New You. Now, we're gonna get right into some new things of what grinds my gears. Number one of the things that grinds my gears, like going to church. Like sometimes like people want to go to the bathroom or they got whatever they gotta do, right? And they put their finger up like this and they tip out. What's that finger for? I still see you, you know what I'm saying? That grinds my gears, especially if the person is preaching and you excuse me, you got your finger up, dude or man. You know, you could have done that during offering, you could have done that like when the choir was singing or during announcements. You know what I'm saying? Not during offering, because you got to give me money and stuff like that. Oh, and speaking of, look, and that grinds my gears, the finger up, don't do that, right? But speaking of money, what grinds my gears is that you have these pastors and these preachers and these prophets and whatever. You know what grinds my gears? Like, how many offerings do you have to take up? You got offerings if you want a miracle, if you want a healing, if you want a blessing, if you want a financial, if you want this, if you want to breathe. But really, take one offering. You know what I'm saying? Give your 10% to God, which is, you know, what, you know, they say, you know, the Bible, blah, 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 stuff. But all them other offerings and all these lines and things like that, come on, man. That grinds my gears. Another thing when you're talking about church, and the things that grind my gears in church, like ladies, you got these babies that cry and cry and cry and cry. You know what? Take them out of the church. Don't have them, shh, okay now, okay. Get your fat ass up and your church eating, your chicken eating ass up and take that bratty ass baby out of church so I can hear the sermon. You know, brother need to hear a word from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That stuff there, that grinds my gears. What else grinds my gears is what? When I'm talking to somebody, okay, yo. First of all, I take showers every day. I don't spruce and I don't hit the hot spots. I actually take showers, right? I don't need to take another shower when I'm having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just but I'm serious. You know what? Swallow your spit. You know what I'm saying? Stop spitting on me. And your breath stink. And I went to the doctor one time. He trying to have a conversation with me while he talking to me and peanuts. Yo, when I say the reason why I know they was peanuts, and they were probably Planters peanuts because I smelled them. Don't talk to me spitting. You know what I'm saying? Swallow your spit. That grinds my gears. What else grinds my gears is what? Okay, say I got a bad day. I had a bad day at work, right? Or like since it's the winter time, you know, even though the weather don't feel like it lately, which is great. Like a couple of days ago, it was like 13 degrees, right? And there's no heat in the building. And I gotta sit there and I gotta do my work. I can't leave. I ain't got no personal days. I ain't got no sick days. I ain't got no comp time or anything like that. So I gotta sit there and I gotta do that, right? So I'm grumpy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I'm freaking cold. And I gotta go to work with my coat and hat and gloves. I can't type on the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? So what grinds my gears is like the boss know the situation. His ass is out doing whatever he want to do. He ain't in the building when it's cold. You know what I'm saying? So what grinds my gears is like 15 minutes before it's time for me to go home. He talk about, yo man, we need to have a conversation because you seem to have had some bit of an attitude. And I'm like, nigga, if you was sitting in this cold office for 8 hours, you'd have an attitude also. Don't wait 15 minutes before it's time for me to clock out to want to have a meeting. Fuck you. I'm going home. We can have this call me. We can have a conference call on the phone. You know what I'm saying? That grinds my gears. What else grinds my gears? I don't know. Because it's 2012. When people talk about stuff that happened last year, this is supposed to be a new year. New year, new things, new you. But you talking about stuff from back there. Yo, don't be like Lot's wife. You know what I'm saying? You know what happened to her. She turned around. She turned to a pillar of salt. Poof, she was gone. Alright? So leave that stuff that's buried, released. Leave that stuff back there. Don't be bringing up crap. Because that grinds my gears. This is Mr. Suah with Bentradio. I know it's a short show, but I ain't had much to say. So, this is Mr. Suah from Bentradio. BentRadioGetBent.com. What is it? www.bentradio.com. Yo, check out our shows. They're on Thursdays. With Mr. Rory Jones as your host, Mr. Suah as your co-host. And this has been another episode. Matter of fact, the first episode of 2012. Mr. Suah and what grinds my gears. Peace.